Hello.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg LaMontagne, and that is who?
Beth LaMontagne.
Beth LaMontagne. Who are you? How'd you get in my house?
I came through the back door. It was unlocked.
Nice.
And no.
Hello. You just knocked. The dogs didn't fucking do anything.
Yeah,
You're the dog's favorite fucking person in the entire house. We've said this before.
this would be an easy house to rob.
Fucking evidently, the only thing we can think is that you're a black man. And Mick's like
A black dog.
a black dog.
He's like kissing spirits.
Ian comes in to go pee.
Yeah, and he sees Ian
He goes
at least once a week.
shit crazy, and he knows Ian.
And my dad comes in for lunch on Sunday.
Goes batshit crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And then
I don't know.
come in and
All is right.
Nothing.
nothing.
They're like, oh, you're one of me. Is that a thing?
Maybe.
Do you have that with dogs? I think
I-
you're just a very peaceful man. That's the
I am
problem.
a peaceful man,
and we're all
call me.
peaceful. David is a backdoor man, is what Ruben said. So, you know what? It is what it is.
It is
We
what
almost
it is.
got into that last night.
AKA dad to be.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, Craig. You're right on the
Lots of
cusp
prayers.
of
That's right, Craig.
papahood. Papahood. Hey, welcome to Bars Open
Congratulations.
with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that's
We
Beth.
already
Like I
did that.
said that.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
And I'm
So,
special guest David Osburnsen.
thank you for sharing that. Go check us out on the Bars Open out on iTunes, Spotify, Instagram. Where else? Facebooks, iHeartRadio,
Like one.
Podbean. You can get us anywhere. Basically, is the idea, right? You don't want what?
He doesn't want one right
Are
now.
you just? Why do you have a metal straw?
Because they didn't give us any straws. They gave us no napkins, no straws, no condiments. It's going
Or
on their review.
condoms.
Hashtag shit fillet.
It's going on their review.
Hashtag shit fillet tonight.
And where are those condom mints?
Condom mints. There's
The
a
back
box
door
of
is
chocolates
open.
over
You
there
always
for you
gotta
if you want one.
use it.
Dude, it's going to be fun tonight. We got some funny ass stories to talk about, so we're going to jump in there. But first off, I want to just do a shout out to my fucking physical therapist who's making my back actually backable. Like, if that's a thing, like, makes my back, he's making my back work.
He's making your back a back.
Dr. Elias over at Matador. Got to shout him out because that dude's done more shit for me in like the past week, making it so I can actually sit here
Not even-
or I can
it's
walk.
4 days.
Huh?
Last 4 days.
Or
You went
last 4
Tuesday
days,
and Friday.
Yeah, Tuesday or Monday and Friday.
Was it Monday?
Yeah.
Oh.
So just shout out to you, man. I appreciate you.
I don't know where that
I
yawn
was
came
literally
from.
looking up the term extreme cupping because you know how like they do the suction cup things.
Mhm.
Don't Google that.
Extreme. Oh,
People are insane.
with that cupping stuff or something else?
Yeah, with like the cupping where they go
Hard.
way overboard.
Like they're almost ready to burst.
Yeah, like their skin off their back.
Yeah.
They just like
So gross.
and it's I was gonna share a couple pictures and I was like, no, I can't do it.
Nope.
So tonight, this is the meme of the day. Coach explaining how to tie your belt for the 10th time, and then you have little midget Fauci over there, 5-year-old waiting to explain he shit his pants. So I thought that was appropriate. And this is part of that interview that came out with Fauci, and he was like, "No, it really should be the CDC." When you know
Masks.
the federal government, so the federal judge in Florida came
Came
out
out and said.
and said, and he comes out and he's like, "Well, it really shouldn't be the CDC that makes the determination." I'm like, no, bitch,
Like nobody listens to you anymore. Nobody
you-
listens to the
like,
CDC.
you didn't even like the CDC is or the FDA and all
Here's
of you
what's crazy.
fucked up
I
retards.
guess some counts have started to go up. So
And-
LA and some other places are putting
Lloyd.
their mask mandates back on.
Right, Greg?
Pennsylvania tried to, and they got so much backlash that they're going back to not requiring.
Yeah,
masks
because
anymore.
people are fucking done
over
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Done with it. He's got to get on a plane in 2 days. He's done with it. He's just gonna take the whole plane down if they make him.
Where my hat? I just
Um,
noticed that.
Maybe.
I just grabbed a hat. I needed a hat. My hair's getting a little long. This is a colorful representation of my current hair color, silver. So no, it's just it's been fucking ridiculous. And Fauci's, I don't know how that guy.
I still has a job.
Well, and he's the He's the highest paid federal employee in the country. You know that,
Yep,
right?
at
No, I didn't know that.
$400,000.
You think about that, you go, hey,
Wow.
get
To
fucked.
be an idiot.
Alex, Craig, David, you're on, obviously. Lloyd,
Ruben,
Rubes,
DJ.
DJ,
No,
all
that's
you guys. thanks
LeVar
for joining
Burton
us
on
tonight.
set.
It's Friday night. We're going to have some fucking fun. We're going to jump off here in just a second with a Beth's Whiskey review.
What's with that voice?
I don't know.
Yeah. You act like Fauci for 1 minute. Now you have a strange voice with a strange accent.
Strange little man.
You've become a
Strange
strange
accent.
little man.
By the way, hi, Ruben, Craig, Lloyd, and Alex.
I already said all that.
And
Well,
DJ.
I said it now.
There you go. It's like a doppelganger around here. It's like
I'll just repeat.
a little bit taller,
It's
but
really hard when there's two of you at the same time in the
cheers,
house.
you guys.
I'll just repeat everything you say.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Elbow bump.
Elbow bump.
We're good. So we're gonna kick off the Beth's Friday Night Whiskey review with a little Oaken Eden.
Yep.
Finished whiskey.
I picked this one
Last weekend.
for no other reason than it was finished in, I think,
Want a
a
little bit of this?
Cabernet.
Yeah, I'll have a little bit.
I think it was done in a Cabernet barrel.
This is the. I'll read it here in
Okay.
just a minute. Cabernet cask or whatnot.
4 cubes, babe.
Four cubes.
4 cubes.
4 cubes. How many cubes would you like?
What's the average?
I do 3. Beth does 4, so that's
We'll go with
3.5. So
I'll go with
3.
3 fingers. No, 3 cubes.
3 cubes. 3 fingers. That's a lot of booze, buddy.
That's something else for 3 fingers.
Jesus Christ, this man.
I don't get it.
Him and his 3 fingers. All right.
Hey, but you're not late,
it's-
baby. You're not perfectly on time,
Who's
brother.
late? Nobody's late. What's up,
Greg was
David?
late, so therefore everybody else
Dude,
was
I was
early.
15 minutes late. Are you kidding me?
I don't get
so-
it, Ruben.
What?
With this setup, this is the strangest Neapolitan ice cream. Oh, I get it now. Dum-dum.
She's the pink one. Yeah, absolutely.
Strawberry?
The
It's
pink one.
strawberry.
Everybody calls that pink ice cream.
It's strawberry flavored, just like that's chocolate flavored, and you're vanilla.
Is he chocolate flavored?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because he's black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You guys are all racist.
Everybody loves the chocolate.
Everybody clap your hands.
I love you guys. So, bourbon whiskey finished with a Cabernet steeped French oak spiral.
Cabernet.
So this is 45% alcohol, 90 proof.
They had so many, and I met this
Yeah.
really nice older gentleman who eventually wouldn't go away. But
Guy would he was like a booger that wouldn't get off your
yeah.
feet.
No
He was
matter how hard
nice.
we flicked.
Nice
so
man.
I would like 2 fingers.
Is that good?
A little bit more. That's good.
This is a little bit more. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a
Wonder if it's
little
because the-
darker,
Cask,
perhaps.
if it leaches some of the color into the whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a Cabernet barrel.
Does
so
it say anything about flavors?
You want to see the flavor profile? Let's see. So, Oaken Eden, the name pays gracious
Ruben.
homage to both the perfection of the creator who breathed his unique spirit into us. Eden, oak, neat,
Okay.
I guess, and the wood that is that infuses our favorite spirit with its complex flavor. We boldly build upon our spirit capital.
I'm nervous about this one. Like I'm already like, I'm already
Yeah,
grimacing.
I'm kind of wondering about that. Spirit's unrivaled taste by adding a twist and a hand-placed, seasoned and toasted spire of wood that imparts a unique aromatic finish to every bottle. I haven't seen heard a tasting note in this yet.
Well,
The
they don't
spire
usually, but-
perfects our creation, imbuing a deeper, rich taste and producing a truly. There's no fucking tasting notes on that. So
Ruben
this
wants
is
to
gonna be a
know
pile of shit.
where all the
is what I'm
arrowheads are
thinking.
from.
I'm thinking this is gonna be a pile of shit.
Thanks, I picked it. Did you hear the question?
Nope.
Ruben wants to know where all the arrowheads are from because you can see more
Oh,
of the.
you can see all the arrowheads. So those are all from Beth's dad's ranch. There's
My dad
actually
found
quite
them
a
all.
few more, and I hate that camera angle. Hang on a second.
What's wrong with that camera angle?
Oh, it looks fine to me.
I know, me too. He wants to raise
Actually,
it.
I haven't been looking at the
Are you
camera.
raising it, or what are you doing?
I haven't even been looking at the camera.
The roof. The roof.
He's trying-
The roof is on fire. Now you can't see the arrowheads anymore. They liked seeing those.
Okay.
Hi, ALW.
So, it's funny because Ruben Referenced again
So-
underneath that cap is blonde hair, and you wanted to buy a blonde wig for me.
I was gonna buy a blonde. I was like, I think I
"Don't do
said
it."
that last night or this morning when I was there.
No, last night, and I was
Yeah.
like, don't do
I was
it.
like, we should get a blonde wig. So
Listen.
there's quite a few of them. I'll take a picture of it and actually share it
Just
out later.
because I have my moments to figure
So-
something out does not make me blonde.
Her
Because eventually I
dad's
figure it
next
out.
door
Rubes.
They have a 180-acre ranch down in South Texas, and her dad's next door neighbor is a geologist. Her dad has this eye for fucking picking up.
Yeah.
And we have more than that. And he just came over and he's like, hey, guy, why don't you guys have these? And I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with like a shit ton of arrowheads?
He's gonna do that with all his crap.
her dad's neighbor is a geologist.
Or used to
and-
be. He's
Or
retired now.
he's retired, yeah. And he actually
I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Very
he
strong
actually
smelling.
went through and carbon dated a couple of them. There's one that's on the other side off camera, just to the left of David, and one's like 2,000 years old or something like that. It's
I have
fucking
no idea.
old as shit.
I don't pay attention to that
and
shit.
then you have the other ones, but there's old primitive ones and there's more modern ones. So it's really just kind
Oh,
of
that's really
interesting.
cool. Ruben says his grandfather had one of the largest arrowhead collections in our area, and whenever he died, they all got put into a local museum. He's saying I'm talking hundreds, if not close to 1,000. That's really cool.
Yeah, so some of those, it could end up being like that kind of. Because I don't know what to do with them. I
So
don't.
This is
know
peppery.
I don't
It's
know what
not
they're
bad.
worth.
It's just really for me. It's really peppery. It tastes better than it smells. That's what she said.
It feels like I was gonna say. It looks like it's gonna be caramelly.
It's not.
Oh, it's got a little. It's got pepper, on
at the
tongue.
end. Yep.
Pepper on the tongue.
And
front.
I do remember him saying a lot of this brand is peppery.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's got that peppery.
But you just got to let it sit. So you got to let it sit there. And this is again, Oak and Eden finished whiskey in a Cabernet.
I don't hate it.
steeped. It's kind of like middle of the road. I don't think this doesn't stand out to me like.
I'm like,
This isn't an Angel's
No,
Envy or anything.
no,
You
this
can-
this is probably like a 3941, somewhere around there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think? It's higher than that?
No, that's dumb. Yeah,
I think like a 39.
I wasn't expecting you
I,
to throw
I
that
could
out.
definitely taste the oak.
Well, it's better than Habiki, and that was a 2.3. And then hold on, don't move it yet.
Your
the-
last week's was an
the JD
8.2.
Honey whiskey was a
That
3.
4 Roses small batch. That
Oh my gosh, it was
We ended
so
up-
good.
that was a birthday present for my next door neighbor, and we drank the whole goddamn thing.
Did he have any of it?
Yeah,
Besides
I
before the
finished
show?
it the next day with him.
Okay.
Yeah,
We got to get him. We got to get him
I
an
know.
actual
He's
bottle.
like, well, it's okay because
It's weird that I did Jameson at 3.2. I think I need to do Jameson again.
I don't think you do.
No, I thought I liked it.
No.
Which one did I like?
You didn't like Jameson's.
There was an Irish one I did like though.
It wasn't Jameson's. That was the
Glenlivet.
Yeah, Glenlivet.
That's one. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3.9.
3.9.
Rex. The Breck one I liked. That was a 3.8.
All right.
Yeah.
So hey,
Oak
that's
and
what
Eden.
it is. Oak and Eden. Don't listen to drunk dudes in the fucking whiskey aisle. Or
No,
22.
Robbie,
That's-
you're not wrong. And Julia Maguglia. How do you say her last name?
Munguia.
I know. I just say Julia Maguglia. She loves Habiki.
Don't you love it that I know how to say your goddamn name? I think I said it right.
So Robbie, a lot of people like it. Granted, it
Would
was
you
my
say
first.
3.9?
Yeah, it was my first whiskey ever. So I didn't know what I didn't
Yeah.
know, but I do remember distinctly going, "Yep, this does nothing for me." And it wasn't. Where's the cool bottle,
Oh, I threw that out a long time ago.
babe? I
We're
like the
out of
bottle.
room, man. We've only got so much room for
What,
whiskey.
you could have fit it right there.
Well, no, dude, you've watched the show. We've gone through. That's like bottle number 30. They rotate.
the
out.
reason why
That's
we're-
going up there after this.
Greg's only having one glass.
Yep. And I'm going to stick to booze, to
To beer,
beers.
and we're going every other week with the whiskey. I think so that I
Yeah.
have more productive Saturdays in my life.
And that, so I remember Saturdays in my life, or Fridays.
Well, I love how when I told the crew outside, I was like, "Yeah, Greg's not really. He's gonna lay off the whiskey for a little while."
Travis,
And
doing
Travis
the same-
goes,
Yep.
"Oh yeah, when we start drinking whiskey on Friday nights, we don't stop."
Nope.
And I go, "Yeah." And then Selena and I have extremely,
Don't blame your fucking
What
hard
did I
times
say?
on me.
no, we have sloppy. We have extremely sloppy husbands at 3:00 in the morning coming in all.
Cheers, you guys.
"Wah."
But nonetheless, cheers. It's Friday. Thank you, David. So I want to recap right now.
What do you think of it?
Um,
What would you rate it 0 to 10? can't do an even because evens are for rookies.
Stupid rule. But yeah.
No,
You
it's,
can't do evens.
cannot. You got to do
Is
it.
this a
odd,
Texas thing?
A
No,
point
it's
something.
a
It's got to be like
Barstool.
a 4.2.
Barstool
It's like
Sports
it's like
Pizza.
Barstool's pizza review.
Maybe a
Yes, Crackers. I mean, he's gonna still drink beer, so he won't be
4.8.
completely
4.8.
calm, but
It's kind of
Yeah.
middle of the road.
It's
Very
not
middle of the road.
bad. I'll drink it.
I don't like pepper.
Yeah.
I don't like spice.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
not a
sweeter,
fan
honey,
of this one.
caramel.
That we've got like 10 other better ones or
I mean,
5 other better
I'm
ones.
gonna
up here.
drink it, and I probably will have a second one because I always have two.
I
But
wouldn't have a second one of that.
well, that's you, not me.
That's a
Read.
what's up? Let's jump in the show. So
I
David,
read.
let's trip in, man. You're going home in a couple days. Early as fuck.
I was like, why can't we Uber on Sunday?
Like to fucking Minnesota. I'm like, that's a long
No,
goddamn
That
run.
might be expensive.
That would be an expensive trip.
That would be an expensive Uber. But I was like, we have to start our alarm
So
for like
we
3:30
again, let's
on
recap real
Sunday.
quick. So you got here Sunday,
Sunday.
Yes.
straight to eating a shit ton of ribs,
Hot.
Yes.
right? Monday, hung out, watched the base. You watched your Minnesota Twins.
Watch the
You
Minnesota
watched the full
Twins.
game.
He kicked it on the couch. He said, "This is my recover day."
Unbothered by children or anybody, work or anything.
Nothing.
Just chilled on the couch. Tuesday, got up. We went to Austin, Drinking Bros show, saw the RPR show, Drinking Bros, and yeah, so RPR 2 Drinking Bros.
Yep.
So they did the sports one that was out released today.
Released today. So there's an Easter egg in that video.
What is it? It's already been out. It's already released.
Oh,
Well,
so
unless
ALW
nobody's
said,
watched it yet.
They spent many days walking miles in the Garden of the Gods.
What's that? I'm sorry.
ALW said he spent many days walking miles in the Garden of the Gods trails, looking and finding artifacts. We love the Garden of the Gods.
We used to live right down this. We talked about this
Yeah.
last night on the Nooner Nation.
We had our
podcast.
very first apartment. Like
Yep,
that's what you saw.
Yep, I mentioned
It
that.
was like 5 minutes from our house. and we
ALW
went
was
often.
on there exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we did that. Easter eggs. David got to shout out his buddies up in Minnesota. Drinking
Yes,
Bros.
sir.
Really cool experience. Then the next day we got back and we went back to the studio.
Yep. Went
We got
back
to watch
to the
the American
studio.
Party podcast, which is your hat.
Yep.
It's pretty fucking cool. And then we watched another Drinking Bros with
Yes.
Officer
Officer
Daniels.
Daniels,
That was
yep.
kind of neat, right? Seeing the zoom in. So we actually got to see the
Ah.
dicks on the fucking screen, which
I'm
was kind
sorry.
of
Oh, the dicks. That's
Yeah.
right.
that the Snickers and the dick. Yep. So that was
I just don't.
A shame.
They don't correlate for me. I'm so
I can't pull
freaking
it up
hot.
because
Yes, Reed. I
Chris,
wish I
this
could
is
time
not a
travel.
call-in show tonight. Last week was the call-in show. You missed out. And Reed, sorry, bro. Maybe we'll do another one in a couple weeks.
What?
A
Huh?
call-in show. A couple weeks.
Well, you
something
won't
like
be
that.
wasted and hang up like 45 minutes in.
I did another hour after that.
Yeah. Once that ship has sailed, I'm out, bitch.
I went back. Even tonight, I went back and looked at my messages. Like, ooh, fuck,
Yeah.
I missed everybody. You know what? My
You
back was
were
hurting.
A hot mess last
Um,
Saturday.
And then
So then so we got back into town on Wednesday. What'd you do yesterday?
We did the show Wednesday night.
Oh, Wednesday night we did
yeah,
the show.
we did the show Wednesday night.
You
What
went to
day is it?
SeaWorld.
It's getting better with water.
Oh yes, I went to SeaWorld yesterday.
Yeah, that was pretty rad.
It
What'd you
was
think
rad.
of SeaWorld San Antonio, man? Got to see the
It
fucking-
was
there's
nice.
literally a killer whale that lives in fucking SeaWorld in San Antonio.
That was a cool show.
Think about it.
'cause
They're not doing that anymore, right?
Oh yeah, they're doing it.
Oh, I thought
There's
they were.
literally a killer whale. They're just not bringing in new ones. So
That's what I'm saying. They're
once
not.
this bitch gets too old, they're just gonna shoot it in the head and be
They're
like,
not gonna
"Sorry,
shoot
old
it."
yeller, we're done with you.
You're such an a-hole.
take it out back.
Dick.
Sorry, swim to the back pool." Maybe they use a silencer,
You're a jerk.
a
face.
noise suppressor,
You
sound
just made my
suppressor.
eye twitch.
Use a
Sorry.
silencer.
And now you're sushi.
Oh, babe.
It's a lot of fucking sushi.
Shark meat.
They can call the
They throw it
Texas
into the other-
Inuits to come down and
They throw it into
take
the
the
other.
blubber.
They throw it into the other tank.
Orca steaks, exactly, DJ. I mean,
Ugh.
it's a fucking thing.
That's horrible.
Have you ever had an orca steak?
Nope, and I'm not gonna.
Probably going to be delicious.
I've
Think
had
about how
tuna.
many orca steaks you could get off of.
Sear that bitch medium rare.
Dude, Just imagine how many sushi rolls they could put on a conveyor belt just going around one of those automated sushi conveyor belts.
Reed says he wished David would have worn a Pork of the Sea shirt to the SeaWorld.
I have one downstairs. God damn, failed Greg.
And I forgot to pack it in my bag.
I don't think you thought you were gonna go to SeaWorld in fucking San Antonio.
I didn't think there was a SeaWorld here.
Right. I mean, like,
Yes.
You know?
AOW said, eye twitching is a sign of stress. Yeah, welcome to my world. If it's not work,
Stop
it's
it.
Greg.
we'll just get Reiki Master Celine next door to
To Reiki me.
to check your chakras.
Yeah.
We'll be good. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll get you back. We'll get your
ALW,
chakras
where
Get
am
my
I
eye
taking you?
fixed.
Yeah.
ALW says, take me with David, please. Where am I taking you?
Minnesota.
DJ said pulled shamu sandwiches. Throw that bitch on the fucking smoker out back. I don't think I'm a big
Tartar
enough smoker.
sauce.
Or you put it in the.
You use tartar sauce on pulled shamu.
That's just okay.
I
I'm
think
ending
that's a
this. I'm
thing.
ending this conversation.
Shamu
It
ceviche.
feels like it's just wrong on so many
shamu
levels.
ceviche. It's just diced up, little lime, little lemon.
Ugh.
Just cooks that, because that's that's ceviche,
But yeah, we get what ceviche is, bitch.
I love
And
it.
so
So SeaWorld yesterday and today what?
Today you had a pretty good day.
today was one of the best days as I went down to the Alamo.
I got a picture of you up on screen
And-
right now.
Look at that handsome man right there at the
Yeah.
Alamo.
That's really cool. I like how they got this like.
They totally got him full.
Oh, did you pay for that?
tourists. Oh yeah, he paid for that. Good.
Yeah.
When's the next time you're gonna be at the fucking Alamo?
Well, I could have just, they,
Done the selfie with the fucking Alamo? Because that's not really the Alamo. Is the Alamo behind you in that picture?
yeah,
Yes.
that's the actual Alamo.
Well, they just superimposed him to a picture they had of the Alamo.
That's what I'm saying.
no,
And it's the real Alamo.
that's the real
They
picture.
took a picture of the Alamo,
Then why is it all faded out?
and that's their
they
background.
just touched it all up. Okay.
yeah,
You're special,
I was
honey.
actually
Oh,
out.
that's that angle shot. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
There's-
side shot from being in line.
I was
something-
actually
No,
in
I
front
know.
of the Alamo.
I know where you were.
Something right
But
with you
there's
sometimes.
so what I was thinking
It's not that
is,
hard.
like there's an actual, so if you're standing like way in front of it
Ruben says I'm blonde
and you
underneath
can
my
go like
baseball
this
cap.
and take it and like the Alamo's behind you and you can see the whole Alamo. Understand where this was taken. This is taken from like
A
the
different angle.
line, remember,
Yeah.
where you walk into
Yeah.
the Alamo. So did you find the fucking basement?
I'm so glad I didn't ask anybody about the basement because I would have felt.
He gets here and I was like, did you find the basement? He's like, what do you mean? And then your friend did what to you?
She told me to ask about the basement
And he
in the
didn't get
Alamo,
the fucking joke.
and
He's
I
probably never seen Pee Wee's Herman's.
I haven't seen Pee Wee Herman in like a long time, but
Well,
I
he hasn't had a
never
movie
even
in a long
thought to
time 'cause
ask
he's a
because
sex offender.
It would have been awesome if you just fucking be like, dude, where the fuck is the basement, man?
Robbie said Ripley's Museum next door. We've done
Right
that.
across the street. Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
fun.
That's fucking hilarious.
I didn't get a chance to go in there. But
Were you able to walk all inside and go through like the whole area of
Watch
like
any of the history videos that they play about like
just how
what
fucking
went
old
down
that
at the
place is?
Alamo.
inside the Alamo, yeah,
Yeah.
I was able.
It's pretty
to,
cool, right?
It is cool. Like I was able to go into a bunch of things and see all the artifacts and read about the history. And
David Bowie and not David Bowie.
Yes,
The
David.
Bowie Nice. Is it David Bowie?
David Bowie, babe.
It is, right?
Raccoon hat.
Well, I'm like, did I get the right guy name?
no, you mean Davy Crockett?
No, there's Davy Crockett and there's the Bowie knife.
And there's David
Oh.
Bowie.
Well, there's David Bowie
Right?
who was
Is there,
like,
hold on.
you guys are gonna have to fucking fact check me on this shit. I can't think of the names of them. Anyway,
we're all
DJ says it's Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett.
Bowie
That's
was
what
the-
it is.
The
Thank you.
rock star.
And so, yeah, and then
He
I
was in
went
the
to the
Alamo fight.
gift shop there.
I'm surprised you didn't walk out of it with like a big Bowie knife.
Oh, they didn't have those.
Davy Crockett.
I bet you they did. You just have to check that. You can check a knife home. You can check anything you want, pretty much, as long as it's not dynamite or fucking a grenade. So,
He
What-
did serve.
what does it
Davy
say?
Crockett served in the Texas Revolution. He was popular culture by the epithet King of the Wild Frontier, which is true. Davy Crockett. I think there's a
So
whole song that's
Ruben
singing about
asks,
him.
Beth, is
What?
Greg's hyperactivity a side effect of TRT, like testosterone? I'm wondering because I just started and
No.
I want to know what I have. No, it's
No,
not, dude.
that's just Greg.
This is just me. You've met me plenty of times. I'm just me.
Just you.
I feel a lot better. My energy stays up.
Yeah.
TRT's good. Yeah. We were actually, when we were at the studio, we were talking to a couple of the guys from Econoblast and stuff like that. Dan and I were talking to the guys.
They do shots or do they do pellets?
Dan does shots. Nobody does pellets. The other guys were like, what do you mean I need this? And they're like 32 years old and Sean. And
It's like literally, I think the age is 30 that everybody, when you hit 30,
might want to
your
start thinking about it.
Your testosterone, both men and
Dips.
women.
And it's not,
women.
like, you can still get a
women.
hard dick. It's
That's not
just
even
about,
whiskey.
you can still get, you can still have sex and everything. It's just like you get tired super early. Going to sleep at like 9:30 on my couch. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're on
Dude,
vacation.
you cannot point
Hey.
fingers. Last night, both you fuckers are sitting on the couch snoring, and I'm like,
I had a long day.
I don't
And then
know.
I got up and what I did.
I walked a lot.
You went to SeaWorld. Jesus
It
Christ.
He
involves
went to
walking.
bed. I think at 11 o'clock or 11:30. You finally woke him up.
Craig, seriously, just go get your shit tested. Yes, ALW, Beth, she gets her pellets. They do a little tiny
What?
incision every 3 months. And then she gets pellets put in there, and that's all of her hormone therapy. So absolutely. We can have a whole
Bioidentical
other
type of
conversation about that.
hormone therapy, yeah.
We're actually going, so on a side note, in 2 weeks, I'm going to
Yes,
have
about pellets.
Crystal back to talk. We were kind of talking about like
Self-care.
self-care, and then I'm going to do a show with her on self-care, and I'm going to do another show. We're going to record in the same day, and we're going to do a show about like jujitsu. So
going on
jujitsu
here?
for everybody. I'm going to have Crystal on. I think I'm going to try and get Sammy back on. Sammy was one of the first guys I ever had come in and talk about like mental health for men, guys, and alternatives to medication, but using jujitsu for that. So it'll be a cool thing in a couple weeks. So
I had some more things.
go for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So, the river walk,
What did you think of the river walk?
coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Neat, right?
It's
like
neat.
a lot of people give San Antonio River
Give me a
walk
sec, ALW.
a little shit, right? Because once you go down there, you're like, all right, I've done it, right? And it is a touristy place. But you hit it on a day where, was it super touristy or not?
Probably not too bad because
It wasn't too
School
bad.
season and working day.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. There was people, but it's not like overwhelming amounts of people.
Okay. So what'd you think? I mean, how walk all over the place? Where'd you go to lunch? What'd you do?
I walked all over the place. I went to the Hard Rock Cafe because I've never been to one. And,
Nice.
Food's good.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to address some questions here for ALW real quick. So yes, I get the pellets every 3 months. It has worked wonders for me. And at first, Greg was like, I don't know about this witchcraft magic that you're telling me you're going to do. Because it's like, in Phoenix, it was more
It's
expensive.
a big deal.
In Phoenix, it was more expensive. In Phoenix, it was like $450. Here, I think
Not
it's
a
like
fan.
350. But he was like, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm like, well, I'm not asking permission, so it doesn't matter.
Change our lives.
And I was never wanted to do anything.
Yep.
And one night he comes home from a work thing and he hadn't eaten. He's like, hey, you want to go? It's like 9:30 at night. He's like, you want to go grab dinner? I was like, sure. And he was like,
Who stole my wife?
who are you?
Who
And why are
replaced-
you not in your pajamas
Why
already?
are you
I
who's this-
started I didn't get sick anymore.
She wouldn't do this if she didn't do that.
I
She would be
didn't
tired.
get sick anymore. I used to get cold sores. I don't get cold sores anymore. It helped my depression a little bit, not a lot, but they say it does
But your
help.
energy's
My
up,
energy level is
so
up.
like your
And they
depression
just
went
in-
down.
They just increased my testosterone level this last time I went.
Yeah.
Which I think was because remember there was a couple days I was having a hard time sleeping. I think it's
Mhm.
because my body was getting used to the different amount. But now I'm like, I get 6 hours of sleep and I can still go all day. Which
So
is
she asked also,
rare.
does it hurt?
They numb
It's
you
a
first
little
of all.
incision, maybe like a centimeter
They
wide.
numb you. That hurts more than the actual incision because by then you're numb. But you can't do anything for
And
3
I get
days.
shots in the ass, and sometimes they'll get me in the muscle, and that'll probably hurt more than like that.
And you can't do anything for 3 days because you can't work that butt muscle because two things will happen. Either they'll pop out.
It'll push the little pellets out.
Either they'll pop out or instead of metabolizing them, instead of your body metabolizing them, it just gets shot out. Like, I don't know how, but
They push out. So I've got a buddy that does his testosterone.
Yeah, but you said like 5 days or
He
something.
had like he's a thin man.
Yeah, it still shouldn't take 5 days.
He's muscular, but he's just thin.
It's
Well,
3 days.
they put like 11 of them in him, like
Holy
6 and
shit.
5. So they're putting a bunch into him. They were looking like doing his side, like his fat on his side. He doesn't have, like, the guy's probably walking around like 5% body fat.
Yeah, well,
It's
and they
Eric.
do
You know
it.
Eric.
Yeah, they do it. Like in women, they do it so that you can still wear your bathing suits. They do it further in on your butt cheek so you don't have scars.
Yeah.
Like, because you get a little incision, and they use the same incision point for a long time until it builds up too much scar muscle, and
just
then
do
they
right
move
below
over.
it,
Yeah. But
So,
I mean, it's
note
I
to
highly
self,
believe it, and I believe in it, and
gotta fix my shit.
I think it's helped. It's definitely helped me health wise, energy wise.
No, you just gotta fix your shit. We're guys.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Gotta adjust.
Gotta adjust.
So
once
yes, ALW, go get tested. The other thing you have to think about
Same
too for
for anybody.
women is women tend to have thyroid problems, and they consider your thyroid normal, even if you're at the very low spectrum of normal, which isn't really normal. So get your thyroid checked along with it, because they typically go hand in hand.
Of course, my
Instant message me if you want to chat more about it.
yeah. It is definitely something that I would recommend.
What you doing there?
My iPad's dying because
Oh.
I fucking forgot to plug it in.
Never plug it in.
No, I always plug it in.
Clap them cheeks.
Clap what cheeks?
That's what Reed said.
DJ, I don't know what Mad Dogs is.
Mad Dog 2020?
Still there? Mad Dogs. Oh, on the Riverwalk?
Oh, I don't know. We haven't, even Beth and I
I
haven't been down there in a
don't
while.
No, I don't think so. Was that upstairs? Like you had to walk a big thing of upstairs?
Well,
and
I
it
was
was a
telling him
huge
to
club
go down
afterwards then?
to, what was the name of the place that, the one where they dance on top
Coyote
of the
Ugly.
Coyote Ugly. We went there. I was telling Beth, I was like, oh, remember I've got video of you dancing
I need
on
to
the
see
bar.
that video.
I want to see this video.
I was like, oh, shit.
Did I do good?
Oh, we're not sharing it in public.
But I did. Did I
I'll
do
share
good?
it with David
No.
or anybody that comes to town.
No.
No,
No.
I would do that, but I'm
No.
not doing
Well,
anything
I have to
else.
see it first. But did I do good?
No, you were hammered.
You're still supposed to say yes,
This
Dick.
was 3 or 4
You're
years
still
ago.
supposed to say, yeah, you did great,
Oh,
babe.
you did amazing.
Yeah,
You
too
were the
late.
most beautiful dancer on the bar next to all the Coyote Ugly bartenders.
What are you trying to say, bitch?
They know how to dance on a bar. You were doing the fucking Centipede. You know what I'm talking about?
I
Like the
do know what you're
Centipede where
talking
you're
about.
like,
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you guys should like talk about this off air. You
no,
know,
we
fight
don't do
about
this.
it.
This is us, buddy. This is real
No,
life,
this
man.
isn't fighting.
This is, yeah, come on. This isn't biting.
This isn't fighting.
This is her
This is
trying to
this is
look at
called
me and be like, "Are
being
you
married."
serious, Greg?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm goddamn serious." I'm
Craig
like,
says they need to see it for science purposes.
okay, so maybe we do a Patreon, and even it's just a free Patreon, and we just throw that out there. A penny, you pay us a penny,
And no.
penny for your thoughts on bets.
Penny for your thoughts.
If Mad Dogs is still there.
I don't know.
We
I
don't
just don't know.
typically lately last couple times we haven't gone down on the river because it's so touristy.
The sexy Centipede is what ALW. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
depends. Yeah. All right, let's jump in. So, anything else you want to say about like your trip? I mean, what do you think about Texas so far? I mean, you've been Austin, San Antonio, pretty historic towns.
Yeah, there's definitely a really good towns. Like I'm just amazed about the architecture. Like you still keep the old parts of it,
Yeah.
but I mean you'll
Dude,
expand on the new parts
could-
of it.
And if you could go like there's even other parts of town like St. Mary's district and the arts district that the houses are like
100 years old.
They're like original houses. They're the old school historic homes, and it's just really cool. And
What
there's
is the
so
state?
much?
Is it the Williams?
Yeah,
District?
something like that.
It's like they've got
King
the
Williams
big-
district.
what is it called?
King Williams district.
Got like the big pillars and shit on their front porches and stuff like that. So there's more to explore. Bring you down to the ranch next
I'm
time.
a
you
little
come
better
out.
than Elaine,
We'll go
Robbie.
shoot some fucking pigs. We were talking about
Little
that
bit.
earlier.
Um,
ARs and stuff like that. Go shoot some pigs.
I was gonna say something else. Dang it.
Was it important?
Nope, apparently
Good.
not.
That's good.
All right, so we moving on.
Yep. Seed bombs.
So what is today?
Every day is Earth Day, and today's like specifically Earth Day. So, seed bombs. What the fuck is a seed
So,
bomb?
First, it
Does
started-
anybody care about Earth Day? I mean, I
No.
care about
Earth Day.
every day. So that's why we recycle
But I
9,000
do.
pounds of shit.
We do recycle.
week.
If I come across trash, I pick it up and put it in a trash
Yeah.
can.
We recycle everything.
But
all 9,000 beers that I drink, I recycle every one of them.
Nope,
Do you
that's
guys
not
recycle? Does
No.
your city have a recycling capability?
I don't know. I put trash out on the road.
So you don't recycle. You don't specifically, like ours has a big recycling section. So I'm not saying you wouldn't do it.
Some places just don't
Or
do
you
it
just have a
anymore.
Trash bin that has recycling.
Like we pay
you
extra.
just
for it.
throw. because we just throw our
Reed
trash
said
on the road.
recycling's a scam.
That's what
so
everybody says.
it very well could be. Because don't
But
we
you know what?
sell-
It
doesn't
doesn't
the United
matter.
States,
It doesn't matter if it's a scam. All that matters is that I feel good doing it.
Oh, the only thing I ever think about is like Starbucks trying to get rid of straws because they found that one fucking turtle
It's
with
more
a
than
straw
one.
in its nose.
More than one. It is bad. Not
And
bad
that
enough to put
turtle,
paper.
guys, is changed the world.
It is bad, but I still don't want paper straws because
No.
they fall apart in
The
5
fucking
minutes.
paper straws are the
They're
worst.
worthless.
God, I'll kill a
They're
few
worthless.
turtles for a
You
plastic
could talk
straw.
all day
Fuck
and not
them
say that. You could just say
turtles.
you're going to continue to use plastic straws.
That or going to Starbucks and getting that fucking lid on a Trenta iced coffee that you're supposed to try and drink out of, and half the time it doesn't fit on the bitch. And the fucking thing pops
Do you have
off. the
sand
sec-
in your vagina right now? Because you're crying like a little girl about this shit.
Y-
Let's move on.
I'm the one that goes and gets you coffee.
I don't complain.
No shit, because I've already checked your lid.
So today's Earth Day.
'Kay.
Right? And we're all, everybody, even work was like, what do you,
Reed said, recycling makes America look poor. Jesse Weissman.
like that was a quote.
Like that was cool.
So I was looking at stuff like articles just about Earth Day, and there's this 11-year-old little girl in Colorado
Mhm.
that they all challenged them to do something for
Earth Day.
Earth Day. And so she found they're called what are they called? They're called because there's two different names. Seed bombs.
Okay.
And so what she does is she takes junk mail, so all the mailers and the the
She grinds
grocery
that shit
store-
up.
The grocery store, she cuts them up into little pieces and she soaks them in water for 24 hours.
All right.
And then what she does is she gets them and she puts like in a funnel with cheese paper. She lines it with the paper. She puts a little dirt in there. She puts seeds in there and wraps it all up. And then as she's going about her day, if she sees somewhere that she thinks flowers will look pretty, she just throws one. And
So she litters.
so then it turns
So she
in,
fucking litters.
so then it turns into flowers. And I thought it was really cool. So
So you're giving this litterer her.
It sounds like littering.
Sounds like littering,
y'all are both
right?
gonna be dead by in the morning. So
I
and
mean,
nobody
this
will ever
is-
see your
this is
bodies
what
ever
what the
again.
fuck is that chick's name over in Sweden or whatever? What's that little
Greta Thunberg.
Toon Bear? This is Toon Bear gone wild.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, the little fucking
Nope, don't
crazy
know.
chick.
That
that's like-
autistic girl.
So I am going to, despite these two dickheads on the bar with me.
Brian said, "Fuck those lids."
Yeah,
He's on
right.
my side.
Okay. Yeah, he's I
Goddamn
believe got
right.
sand in his
Toon
vagina
Bear.
too. So I'm gonna post on Instagram. So Lady Bird Johnson has a big
Okay, so Texas is pretty unique, whereas I've never seen
Lot of
so many wildflowers on
Indian paintbrush
the
blue bonnet.
highways here. That was like a big deal,
Yeah.
right? And when we drove in, I don't know, it was August, but it was like, but we were going out to
Springtime,
Frederick.
they're huge.
We were going out to Fredericksburg
Yeah,
to go
and it's
pick up some wine or
fields
something
and
like that.
fields of blue bonnets
And
and
we're
Indian
go-
paintbrush.
Sorry guys, we were going out to Fredericksburg to pick up some wine
Pick up my wine.
at the winery, the
What are you
vineyard.
apologizing for? You
No.
embarrassed?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Then shush and keep
Okay,
telling your story.
so anyway, there's fucking just like everywhere is covered in wildflowers.
Yep.
And they're beautiful blue bonnets and
I don't
painted.
want that again.
Yeah, no.
Um,
You know what that tasted like? It tasted like that. Where did we go to dinner?
oh yeah.
Fucking, that tasted like that. Can't remember the name of
I
it.
can't remember the name
It
of it
got-
either.
I
We
think it got
tried
the
it
same
and we
rank.
didn't like it.
Yep.
Um,
What would you prefer? So anyway, as we're talking about that, and while
Buffalo
Beth's
Tracy?
deciding, Texas highways. Lady Bird Johnson?
Lady Bird Johnson
Like
has a huge plot of land. Like it's a
Well,
it's a
she
wildflower
also
ranch or something, right?
that was like one of her first lady kind of
Her
things
yeah,
was to
first lady,
seed Texas with wildflowers.
right?
And it's when you get here and we have a good rain, like a good spring. where it's not dry. This year is dry as
They'll
shit.
start popping up now because it's starting to be the rainy season.
Wait till you see the flowers.
We'll
we
take
have in
some
our
pictures.
back-
But they
backyard.
give you a different way. Like this with theirs, it's just dirt.
Yeah.
And it's literally just little dirt balls that you pack with seeds and then you let it sit and you throw them out there. And I will put a link to it because I was thinking that'd be really cool to do like around your neighborhood and shit.
Just throw like some seed bombs.
Well, like if you think about
What
we
if
have
you
all
throw
those.
weed bombs?
If you think about the
Poor Tony was just the other
drainage,
day, just like
the
I can get on that.
what do you call those things? Like the what do you call them?
the arroyos.
Yeah, but that's an arroyo. But the ones we have in our neighborhood that
It's
are
like
all
a wash,
grassy, yeah, the
basically, a
wash. It's
wash.
all grass. I was like, we should just throw a bunch of those in there and let it just be complete wildfire.
I want to start
flowers.
throwing weed bombs.
Okay, you buy the seeds. Don't bring them into this house and do them at your friend's house.
Anybody got anybody that has a friend that
Don't
Smokes-
send anything this way. Let me put
We-
that
The
caveat out there
address is-
right now.
fuck off?
So yeah, I just want to share that because it's Earth Day. So
We talked about this,
I
David. we
mean,
don't put our address straight out.
I'm gonna
there.
start on your stories.
I
I'm just
know,
gonna.
I
If
I'm
you
gonna
know
rip
me,
it.
you know me.
I'm gonna rip it.
Rip it and
In Minnesota, we
Flip
just
it.
do meth drops.
perfect. Yeah. So one of her dad's partners was a her dad was in the DEA, right?
Right.
So quick fun story. Fun story. He was like, yeah, so he taught Mexican federales how people make like basically like real quick meth labs. And literally a meth lab can be in like a Coca-Cola bottle. Right? And you can make
Where's
like
my
a
punches?
gram or two of it's gone. You drank that last 2
No,
weeks
it
ago.
was full. You
No,
brought it back. I mean, it was somewhat full. You
It was
brought it
2 weeks
upstairs.
ago. You drank it.
I-
So he's like, yeah. So never pick up a Coca-Cola, like an empty, like 20-ounce Diet Coke bottle off the side of the road. Never pick one of those up.
Right?
He goes, because you can literally make meth in one of those.
Why
Really?
wouldn't you pick it up if it's
Because
empty?
if they put the lid back on,
Oh,
it
it could
becomes a
explode.
compressed
Okay.
bomb,
I thought we were just gonna say-
basically. So this is her dad's partner. What would you like? Would you like a little Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, because everything else is shit. up
Is your
there.
fun
What
fact
do you
for
mean
the
it's all
day?
shit? There's Slow River Blend right there. There's Four Roses. There's
Like a
Noble Oak.
Sip and Four Roses.
You want some Slow River?
Do I even
Blend?
like that? What did I rate it? I don't even remember.
Jesus Christ. See, this is the problem. This is why I need to buy 2 bottles of everything. I'm gonna go broke. Which one is that?
So fucking dramatic.
Slow River. You rated that a 7.2.
Oh, okay. So okay, here. Can
Yeah.
you reach it, short man?
No. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves.
He can't reach it. He probably.
Oh,
shouldn't have
I
redid it.
forgot to mention one thing about that. I went to the mall that was down that alley,
What?
and I went and got a.
It's not down an alley.
It's down an alley. It looked. Yeah. So I went down there, and there was a mall. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna explore the
Go
mall.
pour that over the-
And
oh,
then
thank you,
I
Thank you.
saw a massage thing, and they're like,
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, nope. Let me get back on mic before you fucking start talking. Hang on. Wait a minute.
Shh, you're so loud.
No, I don't care. This is my goddamn podcast and yours. Okay, so how did your podcast or how did your
Massage.
massage start out?
well, so
It's a
I
very interesting story, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
so I was walking, exploring in that mall,
Mhm.
and I happened to walk by. I was curious to see what was down at this
ALM,
end,
you're right.
and
ALW.
they were giving massages in this
Little back room,
it was out front, but I ain't gonna-
somebody's fucking van.
No, it was a store. It was an actual store.
Were there windows or were they tinfoiled? Was there tinfoil on?
No,
Were
there
you
was
hidden
windows.
away from public?
No, it was quite public,
It was. Okay, so this is even better. All right, go on.
and there had a sign
Ruben, we're
out
getting
for
there, bro.
chair massages and table massages, and this lovely Asian man was like, "You want a massage?" And
You're like, goddamn right, homie.
goddamn right I do. So I went and got I think it was a 40-minute massage by a
Okay.
short Asian man.
Strong hands, though, right?
He had strong hands, strong arms too.
I'm scared of those massages by Asian people because they fucking hurt. They're not relaxing
It was-
So what
whatsoever.
happened? So you're midway through and what?
So I'm midway through this massage, and then all of a sudden I start feeling my shoes coming off and my socks
Oh, you can do
and-
foot rub. Oh, it's the best thing in the fucking world.
By a second.
by a second, dude.
I don't mind that. What? So you want to massage my neck and my feet? Fuck yeah, Friday. Yes,
By a second, dude.
that's okay. It can be
I-
two girls. It
I've
can be
had
two boys. I don't care. If you want to
massage
rub my
from a
shoulders
dude.
and rub my feet
When
at
we
the
did-
same
when
time,
we did the
that's heaven.
couples massage. I
That's
was like,
what's heaven.
I
heaven.
need the beat the living shit out of me massage. We were up in Breckenridge, and you had the I need the supple massage, and they were like, well, we don't
supple.
Ingrid's not in Breckenridge
You need
tonight.
deep tissue.
And I was like, okay, I'll take fucking Steve from the fucking logging the mill to beat the living shit out of me. Okay, so go on. So how did you feel about having 4 man hands on you at one time? Were you okay with it? I'm not judging. I'm just curious.
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
It's Texas. I'm on
Could be a
vacation. I'm
super
like,
cheaper cup.
you know what? Fuck it.
He's like,
I'm already
going-
this far
I'm
into this
going all the
massage,
way.
going all the way. So then I got a dude rubbing my shoulders, and I got a dude rubbing my feet
I was gonna
and
say
Tank.
butt.
calves.
And taint.
No,
They
not.
didn't go. They didn't work. Yeah, that's the best
He did
part.
work my butt muscles.
Come on,
He did.
that's it.
Yeah, and there's no taint muscle.
You missed out.
So then I had that happened, and
And then he went to a strip. No, I'm just kidding.
No, and then it was done, and I feel a million times better.
Very oily.
It was
I
very
can't even
oily.
remember last time I got a massage.
Me either. And I'm kind of jealous that he had 4 man hands on
too.
him. At
It was
I don't care whose hands they are.
Bruh is what Craig said.
Said what?
Woom said he played tummy sticks.
and then he was like,
He's
Can
like,
I
"Do you
do
want
anything
a
else?"
needle for $40 extra?" And you're like, nah.
and then he's like, need anything else? And I was like,
You're like-
oh, you know what I mean. And I gave him a wink, and he still didn't understand. So then I was like, I just left after
That's
that.
because he was Chinese. So
Yeah. So I paid, and then I left.
black man talking to a Chinese man just doesn't.
Okay, so 2 things I want to back up on. So first of all, Ruben said, like when we were talking about the butt cheek, and he's like, so what you're basically saying is Greg needs to paddle you on the other cheek, or use the leather paddle on the other cheek. How many
We have to
times?
be very careful about.
How
'cause
many
I
times have
smack
you
her on the ass all the
just
time.
walking by?
Yeah.
Like I'm in the kitchen and he smacks me, and he always
I always get the wrong one.
forgets. And
She'll literally tell me, and then I'll be like, "Fuck."
for the next 4 days,
I
you can't.
forgot,
You
and
can't
I'm
slap my
I'm
butt.
so sorry.
And it,
I feel bad.
I'm
and
like-
yeah, dude.
So yeah, it's not funny, Ruben.
Kinda
It is
happens.
kind of funny, but and then there was something else. Hold on, ALW said we need a bartender. We need a guest.
No, I know.
bartender.
So she also said, ALW said, "Oh my husband wouldn't go for a dude on dude." I've done one dude massage. That wasn't a joke. We were in Breckenridge. We
I
did
prefer-
a couples. I like
prefer guys.
girl.
I know, but you like him so deep. You would actually do better with a guy, but you don't
like
want it.
Like a chick. If
Oh, yeah,
she weighs
he
like
got the elbows
115
in there.
I like the
150
guy-
Right in
Guys.
there.
She's standing on.
I
me.
like when I prefer guys over girls because their hands are bigger and they're so
But
strong.
it was all about timing, right? So we had a specific time. We were at like the little, what the fucking. We're up on Peak 8, the mountain, the fucking, what's that thing called? Where you go to
Spa?
get, yeah, the spa, that thing.
You couldn't remember that was called.
Yeah. I was having a hard time. But I was like, whatever. That's in the room. He's not gonna try any fancy shit.
What is it? DJ said David's
First
first
and only.
Jack Shack. I think I know what that is, but I've never heard it called the Jack Shack.
What I don't know. I don't have the context. What
DJ said David's first Jack Shack.
You've never heard that?
Oh,
Uh-uh.
Jack Shack. Well, it's like where you get. It's like a.
You go there to whack off?
Yeah. You want a beer?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
I got it.
So yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, dude. You can't really complain about coming to San Antonio and like doing your best to fucking. You were awesome. First Uber rides, first fucking flights, right?
A lot of firsts.
A lot of firsts for you, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm happy you're here.
I'm still working on bringing a rando back to the house.
I think
A
you're
rando.
You may be
I
out
heard,
of
a,
time.
I heard a Randall, and I was like,
Is the rando who you're going to see tomorrow? Is that your friend that you're talking
No,
about?
no.
So where are you gonna find a rando between now and then?
Don't worry about it.
Because,
That's the whole
motherfucker,
point of it.
He gets a flight at 6:30. I even told him, I'm like, motherfucker, you got a flight at 6:30 on a Sunday morning.
It's probably like New Hampshire though, where you either get 6:30 or you get home at 11 o'clock at night.
That was the option.
And I'm fine with him getting home at 11:30 at night.
No, but we
I'm
would
not.
take the 6:30 flight when we have to get home at 11:30 at night.
It's all good. I'll come back. go to
JJ's
bed.
on.
JJ's on. What's up, dude? Sup, my nuggets. How
Beth
you doing,
Randall
man?
was the guy who.
Yeah, so seed bombs. And then so Beth's got, what do you say?
You said Beth Randall was the guy who gave him the massage because I heard Randall instead of Rando.
Yeah, a Chinese guy named Randall.
Hey, they do get American names sometimes. Like
We're not going to go into
my
that.
pediatrician, her American name when she became a citizen was Esther.
This could go sideways on us really, really fast.
That's
We're not
sideways?
careful.
All right,
Real
so
get real
What about those
racial.
weird Texas laws?
Hang
Hold
on
on.
a second. We've got to talk about
Uranus.
Uranus.
Okay.
Uranus.
So I thought this was funny, mostly because it just is Uranus. And one thought came to
Beth
mind.
said, she literally told me, she goes, Uranus needs to be a priority. So that's what I wrote in my notes. And I said, Uranus needs to be
Here's
a
the
priority.
funny thing. I'm going to take a picture.
Are we
of
talking about the fucking,
when I first typed
was it your butthole?
when I first typed in what I wanted to GTS, this
Google
is
that
how it came up.
Okay. It's underneath your headphones.
You've
Just
got
watch
to
it. It's gonna
look.
wrap around.
You've got to look at the search bar right
So
here.
Uranus needs to be taken care of. Which if you have,
Look at the very top part of this when it comes up.
so if you have something, you
What
need
does
to
that
zoom
say?
in on it. Just keep zooming.
No, I can't. It will
Slide
go
it to
away.
the right. See where it's at. There. Just slide
Babe.
it over. I can't read it. They can read it on the screen. Dude, I need
You
glasses.
got fucking old eyes. I typed it in, and
Uranus.
it
Why
literally
should
scientists say NASA should make, and it literally put in your anus.
Oh, that's the
a priority, and I was like, what the actual fuck?
I get you. I see what you're saying.
I lost my
You gotta
shit.
keep in
right,
mind,
yeah.
guys. I need my glasses are over
Oh,
the table.
I'm like a 12-year-old. I lost
I
it.
I
was
am
laughing
losing her. Like
so
I am laughing at her Google search right now.
That's the Google
that's
search result that
hilarious.
popped up.
because I did the
is-
voice command, and I love
Oh,
how the
and the-
voice command
I
fucks
get
everything
you.
up. But I thought it was funny that it literally put in there your anus. So
That's-
then I was like, well, I didn't know if I was going to talk about the story, but that well enough made the story worth talking about. And then the next thing after that popped up, I was like, why would anyone name a planet Uranus?
It's Uranus.
Uranus, U-R-A-N-U-S.
Okay, so did you
Uranus.
Google that and find out?
I went with
Davey said better stock up on the KY. Ruben said, was it Titan Uranus?
Well, answering it
If
just
you're
like
not
this.
already like on YouTube and at least going back and watching the replays on this and watching the live chats, you definitely want to go to the live chats.
There was a
check
lot
it
of
out.
NASA stuff today because it's
It's
Earth
very
Day, right?
important.
And they're just
to see
saying that
the people.
really there needs to be a study of the planet. I guess we did a drive-by or flyby as they call it with the Voyager 2 in 1986, and that's where they got their first pictures and stuff and information about Uranus. But they're just saying, see, why would you call a fucking planet Uranus? Uranus.
God damn it.
I'm
NASA's
serious, I
driving by
mean-
my anus.
Uranus?
They need to what they really need to find is the planet called my anus. Like Uranus and my anus.
Well, I didn't know. Did you know that the sun rotates
Around my anus?
once every 89 Earth years around
Right.
that planet?
Around my anus.
Around Uranus.
Around Uranus.
I don't think the sun rotates around it.
I
Everything
mean,
above-
Uranus rotates around the sun. One time for 89 times, the Earth rotates around.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
man.
long night, guys.
I drooled a little bit. on that one. I'm a little verklempt.
Verklempt. Have a little
Yeah.
sip of your. yeah,
Okay,
that-
so I did find out that the idiot that named it was Sir William Herschel in 1781.
the idiot that named it, the fucking dumbass.
The average distance from the sun is 3 billion kilometers.
Okay. Thank you for all this.
It circles the sun once every 84 Earth years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying that if they could build a special ship, it would only take if they could get it to these specific parameters, it would only take 13 years to get there.
Right.
What are you gonna put people in
You're
fucking stasis? Stasis?
Yeah, you're gonna have.
Or are you gonna send a robot? I mean, you probably
I'd do
could at this
13
point.
years, but it's got to be a big ass ship.
Well, I mean,
Like a big ass. I'm not going on like a little fucking.
well, you would
ship.
also have to have a girlfriend on that
Because
ship.
that's-
Otherwise, well, I
Yeah,
guess-
that's a
I
lot
mean,
of beating off.
Otherwise, you just got to be okay. Hopefully, somebody likes you on that ship and returns some favors for you.
Or you're gonna have a fucking masseuse over there.
Get
Be okay with it.
Randall Cobb
Its
to do it.
diameter is
Cobb.
4 times that
Randall-
of planet Earth. It's huge.
It's enormous.
It's huge, and that's the
Is
reason
it
why
in
they
a
want
gas planet though?
It's hydrogen and
Yeah,
helium
it's a gas
dominant
planet.
atmosphere,
So there's no. I don't even think. I think it's a gas planet.
and it
so I
has
don't
at
think-
least 13 rings. But it's all ice because it's so cold because it's so far
So
from the.
we-
I'm wondering if that's
We
part of the
couldn't do
reason why
anything
it's so
with it
big.
anyway.
No, but they want it studied because I guess they're finding other solar systems, planets like that, and they're trying to figure out what causes them. I don't even want to know what people are saying.
No, it's all
Um,
good. We love everybody watching. Share the show. Go out and share the show.
So
Let's beat that.
I just wanted to
200
talk about
mark.
Uranus a little bit.
One
Appreciate you talking
does.
about my anus.
I mean,
We could actually take pictures of it as long as we hook the. We have a telescope right
if you
over
got
there.
a laser hair removal, they
We have
laser
a telescope
Uranus.
right over there.
Yeah, we haven't used it because it's broken.
Probably see Uranus.
That's the Beth
No, we
and Greg
couldn't.
Patreon show.
We couldn't see it with that microscope.
I don't know. It's not with a microscope. You
I
definitely
mean, telescope.
The telescope.
Fuck you both.
Just kidding. All right. So OnlyFans. I got to pull up the story real quick. Long legs. The world's longest legs.
Oh, I think I've seen this photo.
This is not a fucking joke either. This girl's legs
Super long.
are kind of.
That's
You can
weird.
see them up there. They're
I
kind
mean,
of.
her arms are really long too, though.
They're. Yeah. This girl is way tall, right?
Good for her wearing skirts still.
But the key to Miss Longlegs
Mhm.
is you can go out and fucking follow her on OnlyFans.
You have to pay for it?
Well, it's an OnlyFans, so
No, you don't have to pay for all OnlyFans.
girl
though.
with the longest
Some
legs in
free
the world
ones,
has
from what I hear.
joined OnlyFans.
Interesting. What is she doing with her OnlyFans? page?
She's obviously jerking off with her fucking shin bone. The girl with the longest legs in the world has joined OnlyFans in an effort to promote body positivity, which is I'm all good. She's 19. She, her legs. How long do you think her legs are? Like in feet and inches.
Her legs have to be at least 5 feet.
Oh, so close, David.
You have to guess how long her legs
Just
are.
her legs from like where they like you if you were to cut them off.
I'm gonna say 6'5".
They're 4 feet 5 inches,
Ooh,
which
I was
is
really close.
basically my height,
No, pretty close.
like to my shoulder.
No, that's what it feels like to me when I'm walking around with you.
Yeah, like next to me, I'm only 5'7". So when you really think about it, like my head is another fucking 8 inches, right? So fuck off, and I agree with you. She said not only did she bag the title of longest legs, but she also named her was named as the longest legs on a teenager, which I don't know if I'm. Whatever, she's 19. So you do you,
She's
girl.
barely a teenager. She's almost-
Okay,
she's a
so
woman.
there's some other pictures of her, 19 feet. There's some other pictures of her standing next to
I
like,
said, that's not a skirt. Those are regular people pants.
but there's like,
regular
but that's the thing, right? Like you look at it and you're like, is that like, did they fucking Photoshop it? There's absolutely other pictures of her. She's standing over a fucking BMW 5 Series, and
What do
she's
you mean
literally
standing over.
she's standing next to it
Oh,
rather,
okay.
and she's literally
Oh my gosh, the door comes
double
to her
the
hip.
height.
The
of her.
window, the bottom
Yeah.
of the window comes to her
She's
hip.
literally double the height
Wow.
of the BMW 5
Could you imagine her
Series.
getting into my TT?
I walk up to that bitch and it's like right here.
It's not that. Not-
Pretty
It's probably
pretty
to your
goddamn
chest. But could
close.
you imagine her trying to get into my TT when I had the TT?
no. Like
She'd
you'd have,
be
we'd have-
like,
she's the length of the car.
yeah, she was probably taller than the car.
So I'm just saying for you guys, if you want to get off of fucking Papa Giorgio's like Tinder or whatever it is, what's
I
he's
do
got
not like your
OnlyFans.
pop.
Yep.
Pop.
I I had to buy it for $2 because
It's
mine broke.
horrible.
I don't
She
know.
just got one on Amazon. Got it here tomorrow.
I got it.
Anyways,
I got it here 5 minutes ago.
And ALW said she likes my belly laugh. Thank you. That's very sweet. I think it's obnoxious, but thank you.
So it does not say how tall her parents and siblings are, but I think. Oh no, this is with her mom. So
Is her mom
how
normal?
tall do you think her mom is?
Oh, her mom. How tall
So-
is she?
I think she's like 7 feet.
She played basketball. That's the first
So her
question
mom's
everybody always asks when
probably
people are tall.
maybe like
5'4"?
5'10". No, 5'10". She's 7 foot. Say
Yeah,
she's-
I would say
Shoulder.
about
she's tall,
5'10".
but she's not like her
7 foot.
daughter. Yeah, her daughter's very, 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 very tall. But really, what it comes down to is she's got the world's longest legs, and I really wanted to ask the question of,
Ruben says he doesn't think 69 is a position for this girl. Well,
dude.
but
No, I was trying to think. I'm like, how do you
from
have
her
sex?
torso to her hips is pretty normal, isn't it?
Dude, if you're just
know.
having missionary sex with her,
But I think the same thing of really, really short girls who like the 4'11" girl that dates the 6'7"
way
dude.
easier.
I'm like, how does he smother you when
No,
you
he
have
just lays
sex?
down, and then because he'll kill her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But a girl, like her knees would be up by his, like they'd be up here if she was on top, and like with me,
What?
right? So she's,
Yeah.
say she's
I get it.
riding, right, and like a 5'9" guy, her knees are literally going to be above his head, where her vagina is doing her thing,
Well, okay.
on the penis.
Never mind. I was going to say
like
something.
the penis part.
You're talking about if they're having sex, not 69.
No, sex part. Yeah. the
Yeah, I
sex-
was
the
like,
sexy,
everybody's
sexy.
knees is above the person's head when they do a 69.
No, yeah, but you know what I mean? Like she's just sitting on his lap.
What's a reverse 69, Craig? Says
Oh
reverse
no, that's an
69 could be
impossible.
a thing
It's
for
only
herself.
possible for like David and his masseuses.
Okay.
Yeah. Randall Wong.
It's only possible for that.
Ruben
So
says
you
can
think
just
about it, you're
spin the
like,
short girls like
okay,
a basket.
so-
Well, on top, but
And
on the
then you go
bottom-
like, all right, so she's down, she's laying down, and you get her legs on your shoulders, right? Her fucking legs are hitting the ceiling
Yeah,
at that point.
they are.
Especially like we've got high ceilings.
yeah, that's a stupid analogy.
It's not.
Stupid.
Like they're literally 7 feet, 6 feet long, 5 feet long. That's fucking ridiculous. I don't know what to do with it. I just figured I'd share with you guys. So all of you can go out to OnlyFans and follow the world's the world's longest legged
Legged
girl
Woman.
in the world. Her name is Macy.
Oh, of
That's a
course.
great name.
Macy, Maci. You know, and fuck it.
My Uber driver was named Macy, the one who brought me back.
Was
from
she 11
SeaWorld.
feet tall?
No, but she was pretty cute.
Sean Penn's back on the market.
John Penn. Did you get her number?
No.
Damn you. He said they didn't talk, remember?
Oh no, he talked to the one on the way back.
Oh.
Was that
The
yesterday?
one who brought me to SeaWorld. That
So Sean Penn is back on the market for all the ladies.
Is he still fat?
No, dude. Sean Penn.
John Penn?
John Penn.
John Penn.
You know,
No,
I gotta-
John Penn
I'm
is
Oh,
gonna-
good,
that's Sean
man.
Paul. Never
So
mind.
John Penn.
I'm gonna
So John Penn,
Google him.
an actress.
Sean
So
Penn
it's just very important because it's very So John Penn, officially single. Judge signs off on divorce.
So it's like his fourth divorce.
Yeah, we'll
Was he-
get to
he
that.
was-
Give me like 2 seconds, I'll tell you.
Oh, he
So
looks
he's
horrible.
officially a single man, and he looks like a pile of shit. He looks like, dude, he is.
He looked like he hit
Okay,
the
so
stuff
you
of that
guys
dude he
know, like,
interviewed.
I smoke cigarettes, and
You do?
that guy? No. And I chew nicotine gum, and I do all this stuff. Like, nicotine is a thing. for
Did
me.
he get divorced from Leah?
Yeah.
George?
Yep, that's the girl.
They've only been married for like a little while.
Well, I think she's like 22 years old or fucking 25 years old. She look at the picture.
Oh, I'm looking
She's
at
way
this picture.
hotter. Like she's like, I don't understand that. Right? I'm sorry.
got married for the third time to 28-year-old daughter
28.
of Vincent D. Onfroni. Oh,
Some rich
Diaphano.
dude, right? The
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
Sean Penn.
Gomer Pyle.
Gomer.
Full Metal Jacket. Vincent D'Onofrio. He played Gomer
Oh, the
Pyle.
dude shot himself in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert.
He's also in. He was in a couple of Marvel
he's in,
shows.
Well, he was also
Law and
in
Order.
SUV.
Yeah, he
Law
was
and
also in
Order.
the Marvel guy where he's like
SVU.
super bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
He was a super bad guy in.
I'm surprised he didn't have him killed. But then again, like
He's not really a mafia dude, babe. He's an actor.
I know, but
When did
You
they get
pretend to
married?
be.
Because this
So anyway,
article, I'm trying to
I'll
figure
tell
out
you
when it's
right now.
from.
So this isn't Sean's first
2020.
rodeo. This isn't his first
They were
rodeo.
married 2 years.
He was first married to Madonna from 85 to 89.
Madonna. And then he was married to the chick that was in
Robin Wright,
pretty
Robin,
bride
the bridesmaid,
no,
or no, the Princess Bride.
Princess Bride, thank you.
Robin Wright from 96
And
to
this has been her.
2010.
That's his longest one.
Now he's officially back in the market,
apparently
Castro.
he's a little
John Penn.
he manhandled well, according to the Princess Bride chick, that's why she left him, because he
I
was
think
a
he's
little rough
kind of
with
a
her.
dickhead.
I feel like who's that the drug dude that he interviewed?
Oh, Chapo. No, it wasn't Chapo. No, yeah, it was
It was
Chapo. Yeah,
I feel like
El
he might have
Chapo?
used too many of El Chapo's products.
yeah, he's
looks
looking,
worse for wear, dude.
looking a little rough around the edges, so it's all
His
good.
hair, I don't get it. I know he's going for that just woke up look, but it's horrible.
All good. All right. So we've got that. What we're gonna do,
Uh-oh.
we're gonna jump to Texas, weird Texas laws in honor.
You've done this before already.
Have I?
Yes.
Did I do it a long time ago?
You did it
I
like
kind of felt like I
3
did it.
months ago. Go ahead. I'll tell you if it's the same one.
Did I really?
Pretty sure.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
There, it's real quick. So it's illegal to sell one's eyes and organs as well.
Oh, damn it.
organs?
So while
I'm an
you're
organ
here,
donor. Oh, I
just
can't sell it.
these are just notes to self while you're still here. I should have told you
What
this.
is this?
Fucking
You probably
website.
should have told me this in the beginning.
Yeah. It's illegal to commit a crime without giving a 24-hour notice.
Excuse
Okay.
me?
You
That-
just don't go like rob a store.
Just
24-hour
give them
notice.
plenty of advance notice.
It's illegal to milk another person's cow.
That's funny. What
If
if
we
they
go
ask
right
you to?
down the road, there's cows down the road. Not too
What if
far.
you're-
And bulls.
What if you're never mind.
Nope. Keep going.
Nope. Keep going.
This is the bars open.
Keep going.
What if you're milking like
Nope.
What are you worried about? You don't know what he's gonna say. You don't know how deep he's going. You don't know.
you don't know what I'm gonna say?
I know
Yeah,
you
go
like
ahead.
that.
Let's go, David. Let's do it. Let's hear it.
What if you're milking like, another person's
Cat,
Yeah, we'll go with cat.
He's talking about
What-
boobs.
like another woman's boobs. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a little.
I told you
strange.
I knew him like that.
It's illegal to be in possession of Encyclopedia Britannicas.
It's illegal to be in
It's-
possession of encyclopedia. Everybody had those.
Well,
Now you can't.
that's
They're
right. Texas
contraband.
once banned the entire Encyclopedia Britannica because one volume contained a recipe on how to brew beer at home.
That's funny.
Oh.
That's a very Texas
now
thing.
you can get
It's
it.
illegal to
online.
walk around barefoot.
Oh, did you know that ALW's daughter's name is Macy? I think is what she's saying.
Nice.
Well, she said my daughter's name. Hopefully, or was that to the story for Robin Williams? Robin. Penn.
Correct to say LW.
What's his
You
pen?
don't remember. So it's illegal to walk around barefoot. Certain cities in Texas don't allow
I break
walking
that law all
around
the time.
barefoot unless you have a permit.
I break that law every
The
day.
permit's $5. So if you need one,
That city's
really
just
do-
trying to get some money.
Yep. It's illegal to drink more than 3 sips of beer while standing.
Oh wow,
In
we are going to jail.
LaForce, Texas. I was like, the garage. We're just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get a fine can and put it out there. It's illegal to carry wire cutters in your pocket. Well, that's I think because you're a meth head in Austin, because this is very specific to Austin. In Austin, it's illegal. It was illegal to carry wire cutters in your pocket. They should probably reinstitute that fucking thing. 8, it's illegal to feather dust in public buildings. In Clarendon, Texas, it's illegal to feather dust any public building, although it's unclear why feather dusters
Are illegal.
are illegal.
That's weird.
Number 9, it's illegal to buy cheese on Sunday.
Oh.
It's in Houston.
Wow.
I don't know. It's illegal to eat trash.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
And this is in Texas. You cannot eat your neighbor's
think that's
garbage
plenty of
without
weird
their
Texas laws.
permission.
I think that's plenty.
That's all I got. It's just 10.
Well, maybe I shouldn't grab that chicken bone out of your neighbor's trash can.
You know, I mean, it was fresh like 3 days ago, so it's okay. It is
But
true.
it was pretty
ALW.
good, but
Yeah. So it's all good. All right, cool.
Eh.
So what do you think? Okay, compare the whiskey. I just gave you the
Yep.
slow river
River.
blend compared to that one. What'd you think?
It's good.
Like you like that better?
Yeah.
Okay, you rated that much higher.
Yeah.
All right. Feel goods.
Yes.
Feel good. I'm starting with you, David. What's your feel good for? We're gonna go for the week. Like, what's your feel good for the week?
My feel good is just being on vacation in Texas, and both you and Greg. I've been drinking.
You've had a couple.
Yeah, but I just wanted to thank you guys for having me down here, and
Of course. We're glad you
You
could
know,
come.
Yeah,
spending-
man.
I hope you
Definitely glad you
enjoyed
could
it.
come down. Absolutely. It's been
I've
awesome to have you down here.
enjoyed it.
And hang
and-
out. That's actually my feel good is be able to hang out with you for a whole week. Like, oftentimes people will come and hang out for a day or 2 or 3 days, something like that. So being able to hang out with you for a week and get to really kind of know you and help you learn a little bit about Texas, some fucking weird laws, but also go up to like Austin and do some shit. And it's been awesome, dude. So thank you guys. Thank you for coming down and hanging out and
Yeah.
trusting us not to murder you.
Oh, I
There's
can
still-
handle.
There's still one night.
Well, there's one more
nights,
night,
actually.
Or two. There's still the
Tonight
rest of
and
the
tomorrow
night.
night, yeah.
Tomorrow night.
couple more nights for
So,
that rando.
Yeah, just
Rando.
lock the door because
Okay, so my feel good. Can you turn on? So we had this rose bush
Oh yes.
that
we definitely need to blow that up.
we were contemplating cutting it down because it hasn't done shit besides be thorny for 3.5 years. And then all of a sudden,
I'll call you out, ALW.
on Sunday, Greg comes in. He's like, "Holy shit! You have to come check out all the buds on this."
This thing literally has not had
on.
a fucking bud on it, and it looked like I was like, no, man. I was like, this thing is going to have some roses.
It
like,
has
out of
at
nowhere.
least 50
And
right
it's
now,
just like a big
and it's
sharp
not done.
in there. Go back to the other one real quick.
Well, I got one more,
Okay, go.
and then
It's just cool as shit. And it's a feel good because it's in our backyard.
it's
go
so
like-
pretty.
Yeah, it's. And then your dad said he had one in his
It's
yard.
like he either said 20 or 24 years. It hasn't
bloomed.
bloomed,
And
and
he's
it's
lived, his dad, her
blooming.
dad's lived there since the
70,
70s.
71. I thought
So
71,
it's
72.
pretty neat that like
Um,
something's happening in the area.
Celine thinks it's because of the freeze.
Like we had the big freeze.
The two
and
freezes
short
did
freeze.
something, and it's just they're hardier now because also at the same time, all our rose bushes in the front have flowers,
They're
which
all
they've
blooming
never had
everywhere.
blooms at the same
Yeah.
time. And then my Gerber daisies, one of them has like 6 flowers in it right now.
Yep. So
I'm tempted to start cutting those bad boys and putting them in vases for a
I've
while.
been
but
chopping I've been trimming.
They need to be watered.
It's all
Put my
good.
finger in there. It's a little dry.
So
But yeah,
thank you for
this
sharing.
rose bush, it's beautiful, and they
It's cool as shit.
smell so good. And a lot of roses don't smell anymore because
You
they're
were like, oh my god,
so-
it smells so
well, they're
good.
so scientifically manufactured now to get them to grow bigger, faster, better. But this one smells really good. It's not
Bigger,
the $6
faster,
million
better.
man, but it's pretty close.
Bigger, faster, better, guys. You know what? We're gonna hit
Grr.
one thing real quick. I watched that Netflix.
Yeah, how was it?
It was.
I went to bed right when
I
you put
finished-
it on, and they're
well, I
talking about the
finished it 'cause
surfer
I
kid.
watched it and then I had.
They're
to go
talking
back
about the
to that.
surfer kid that
Wait,
was missing.
what is this now? I
So this
missed
is the
that.
John Wayne Gacy
Document.
tapes, basically. The documentary
Oh.
on Netflix.
Would it freak me out if I listened to
Yeah,
like, if
yeah,
I,
yeah. You
No.
don't like. Okay, so it is. Turn on.
Oh, yeah,
It
sorry.
is next level fucked up because they're listening to him and then they go into detail. They don't go into like. They go into gory detail.
Of what he did to people?
Yeah, and that's fucked up. Like, so if you're interested in it and you want
Like
to watch
what?
some shit
Like-
like that, oh, it's bad.
So that surfer kid, I think.
I don't think
was
I
he the
saw that.
first
I think I
person-
fell asleep about
No,
that.
no. It was when I was going to bed.
Oh, I don't
Remember the girl? It was
there
his
were
mom's
30
birthday.
people that he fucking murdered.
I think I feel
or
like I have to
29.
watch it. Maybe watch it and read at the same time, and it won't be so bad. Or are you
It's-
just worried it's going to send me over the deep end? with my
Yeah,
anxiety?
like I finished it today. Like I was at the gym for a little bit. I watched a little bit, and then I came up and I had to finish working, and I was just
Listening
trying to
it.
get through it because I
Uh-huh.
wanted to just get through it. I
Well-
literally was just like wanting to get through it.
Why would you keep watching? See, so that's how I feel
Because I
about
was like
Outlander.
2.5 out
Like
of
I
2
want
hours.
to watch it so badly because all my friends watch it, but all I do is want to throw up when I watch
This
it.
one was gross. Like it, John Wayne Gacy
Woo, the buzz just kicked in.
absolutely deserved to get every fucking thing. He absolutely, which is the death penalty, but
Wow.
you know,
I sometimes feel
really?
like there's They shouldn't. It's almost like they're giving him props by having this documentary.
Documentary. So,
Documentary,
but
thank
no,
you.
the whole thing about it is
But
they're
giving.
no. Let me change the perspective of that because
Well,
even
maybe
at
I
the
don't want you to change it.
even at the towards the
Mm.
well, the reason because of that is they're trying to. There's still several people that are unknown that they haven't been able to
How is
identify.
the doc? How is this?
But they have
document-
they have their DNA.
How's this
now
documentary going to help
to
find them?
make well because he's like one of the most prolific
He's dead,
serial killers.
So how are
in
they
the
going to find
world,
them?
right? And then the other side is if there's ever any connection somewhere in the US for somebody that went missing in this area, like maybe a family member, they even before they finished the documentary, and then somebody at like the very end, they said we found like several people. They reopened the John Wayne Gacy case, right? And this is the very end, so I'm not giving a. There's nothing to give away with this. The fucking guy's psychopath, right?
Everybody knows most of it. They just don't know the behind the scenes.
That's the thing. And
Whiskey's not sitting with me tonight.
sorry, but at the very end, like almost after the credit, or right before the credits rolled, they're like, in 2021, another person was identified. So
How?
from DNA,
But-
family reached
I know,
out.
but then how
and
did they
said-
find the person? Like they already found the body.
They
but
had all the
didn't know
bodies.
There
They
was
just
a
didn't know
John
the
Doe.
names. It
Okay,
was
so
John
they didn't
Does, yeah.
find people. They were able to
Yeah,
identify
they
people.
dug up everything.
I know, but you were saying
They-
they found bodies. They
They had
identified
8 people that weren't identified.
they had Jane Does or John Does that they're
no,
now.
they're all
able-
John Does.
Oh, I don't know enough about him,
They're-
but
they're all
was,
John
was he
Does.
gay?
He was a gay psychopath.
Did he rape them?
He did it all. He
Oh.
was a
And that kid was
horrific-
cute. He was super cute
There
little
were
California.
29.
I'm talking about the 5 minutes I saw of it. He was a cute little surfer dude.
Yeah, very very bad. But if you
72.
want to watch
Yeah, I
something
will
like
watch
that,
it.
go fucking watch it. Today in history.
I'll let you be the dark person in
also,
our life.
This is kind of a bummer, but it's kind of not history. Pat Tillman. I need to pull this up on my phone real
Oh.
quick. So Pat Tillman, I went to Arizona State. I was kind of lucky enough that I went to Arizona State, and I know some people that were friends with Pat Tillman and went and played on the football team with him. This is a long time ago. So I graduated in 2000. But on April 22nd, 2004, Pat Tillman was killed in action in Khost, Afghanistan. He was an Afghan. This is straight off the. I'm reading straight off the Black Rifle Coffee Company Facebook site. So he was an Army Ranger assigned to the 2nd Ranger Battalion, and though his death came far too soon, his legacy still lives strong through the lives that he touched and the good that the Pat Tillman Foundation does.
Yep.
So
Pretty amazing.
for the veteran community. So we actually have friends that have benefited from the Pat Tillman community.
Foundation.
From the foundation. I have a friend, a very close friend, Jason, that actually created. He started like 4 different facilities for people that like veterans have drug and alcohol addiction and problems. There's one up in Prescott, Arizona. He's got one in fucking Florida. He's got a couple others. So the Tillman was the safety for the Arizona Cardinals when he turned down a $3.6 million contract to join the Army at 25 years old. He dropped out of the public eye as much as he could and to have headfirst into the military. That sort of humility and service that so defined Pat is something we can all strive to emulate in our own lives. Pat Tillman Foundation is a nonprofit that provides education and leadership support to veterans and military spouses. They select around 60 Tillman scholars per year, and the average scholarship they award is typically lands around $22,000. Tillman
awesome.
died in 2004, but the impact of his life continues.
And we help with those scholarships because,
Yeah.
well, we used to. We don't anymore, but we every year after 2013 when we did it before we moved too, huh? No, we did
the
it
Tillman
after.
runs.
We do the Tillman runs every
and you
year.
raise money for it, and
Yeah.
Arizona. So you go down to Tempe. If you're ever in Tempe or you want to do, they've basically got like remote runs as well.
Yeah.
where you can
We
go
should do that.
Do like we
should
could
the
do one
remote.
here
yeah,
in the
we should
neighborhood,
do it sometime.
and it's his number. It's 4 miles.
Hey, so
So
I think someone's
evidently
in the
someone
house.
just came in.
But real quick, I want to share ALW's Feel Good. Can you go kill him? Who's down there? Who's down there?
Somebody's broken in the house.
Yeah.
You want me to turn this off?
No. ALW said she wanted to show her feel good.
Oh
It's
yeah,
that
I'm
her
sorry. Yeah,
husband
yeah.
Came out of knee surgery successfully this week, so that's awesome.
Nice.
That's got to weigh heavy on you as the spouse. So I'm happy for you guys.
Yep.
And Ruben also said,
That's
"Can we
my
get a
next door
slow?
neighbor that's breaking into the house.
Can we get a slow clap going for Beth making it through a whiskey review evening and not getting super tipsy? How about I just might fake it till I make it, Ruben? Because you have no idea.
You know what it is? Is I didn't get super tissy.
Tissy?
I didn't get super titsy because I only had one, which means I didn't keep pouring hers.
You don't force me. I asked for my own beverage, bitch.
You know what? We love you guys. Thank
Yes.
you so much for hanging out. David, thank you so much for coming to town and hanging
Thanks
out.
for
I
having
hope
me.
you've had a fucking awesome time. It's been a good time. We're gonna go drink some more beers out in the goddamn garage with the
For a little
fucking-
while.
the B&E
Yeah.
people.
Hey, I'm glad they're comfy.
It's
I love
always
that.
good.
I love
Excuse
that.
me. It's always good to have good neighbors.
I'd go
where
into Selena and
They're
Travis's
just chilling
house
in our
anytime.
garage. Yeah, just chilling in
Yeah.
our garage.
Wait.
What?
The flight attendant is complete mind. Oh, ALW, I wanted to watch that. So
What?
there's a
What?
new
What?
show called, it's not new. It's on its second or third season on HBO that's called The Flight Attendant. And it's the chick from the nerd show.
Revenge of the Nerds.
No. She was in it where Shelton.
No, I know who you're talking about. She's supposed to be a
She's a flight attendant. Not
but
supposed
she
to
might be a CIA agent,
No,
or she could be
she
a
is
schizophrenic
no.
chick.
So she's a flight attendant who now I didn't watch them, but I read ahead to what the third season said. She's a operative or
An agent
something,
of some sort.
because she keeps ending up in weird places with weird things. So now I think I need to watch it. Wonder if it's gonna make me
I
anxious.
can't think of her name. You guys know.
She's hottie
We're
McFucking
on
hottie, dude.
You know what? We love you all.
Beautiful.
We're done. Big Bang,
Bang
Theory is
Theory.
where it's from.
Craggers.
It's a super hot average girl because they were all not
So
average.
like a good neighbor. Wait,
But
that's
we
the
love
wrong
you guys.
company.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, David. Again,
Kaylee
Beth, for Beth Lamontagne,
Cook.
David Osburnsen.
You got
I'm
it.
Greg Lamontagne. This is Kaylee Cuoco. Fucking thank you. Love you.
She
This has
said
been
cuck the first time.
the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. Thank you to all the military and
guys.
first responders.
Have a great
Without you can't do
weekend.
this. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.